They just didn't have a fire.
We must be can't play with the sisters.
Huh?
I don't know. We must be can't play with the sisters. I'm only good with the characters that I know we could play. Like I know
Nah, cause I'm
about.
talking about in the
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah. I know about the anime for sure, but I don't know who all characters in the anime that we can't play with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but his he got he got Davi as they said. He got he got Davi. He got another brother that kind of like he got like red and white hair, but he can only use ice. Then he
Yeah.
got a sister can only use ice. So like when shit wrong with them nigga, like they body was built for their quirk and everything. They just didn't have a fire.
Nah, like
So they were
Todoroki,
big.
Todoroki the only one that had it to where he could use fire and ice. He was Inferno. Let me see what their daddy name is. He was Endeavor's what he was trying to make. Endeavor lame ass. He at least if you had that goal, like I'll still take care of my kids, like still be in your kids' life.
Yeah, he could have made ice like the sister and the older brother. That nigga, yeah, he got the personality and shit to be a girl. The sister, she probably wouldn't have ever like went into modern life.
And I don't see how you trying to compete with All Might, cause that was the thing, that was the reason he trying to compete with All Might, but like it just don't make sense to me, cause it's like all you had to do was actually take care of your kids, and then they would have reached All Might, like they would have reached at least, cause All Might already ended up being a nigga
I don't
who,
know, like
yeah.
the siblings with the eyes, they could have awakened the fire later on or some shit.
Yeah, but even then, they ain't even need that. They ain't even. You could have stayed true to your own quirk, master your quirk. You got a nigga who already got one for all. You already got a nigga who got one for all. So as soon as he give of that, you first of all you got a nigga who didn't have a quirk. So you dealing with a nigga who was chosen. So stop trying to compare yourself to that. Instead of that, be like, okay, I'm gonna train my children to master their quirk. Why am I trying to get a child that knows fire and ice when I could get them to master their quirk? Like what? I got all these kids, nigga. I'm gonna just get them to master their quirk, and I'm gonna master my quirk, and then that's how we gonna get over All Might. We don't need to do all that lame jive. Cause if you keep it real, I'm trying to think. All Might really only had 4 to 5 techniques before he got one for all. So you really just dealing with a nigga who got 5 moves. Like so, all that extra jive. I don't know.
All Might didn't have a quirk before he got one for all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't had no quirk. So you dealing with a nigga who had ambition, but you ain't dealing with a nigga who had a quirk before everything. So all you need to do is focus on nigga. Like if anything, you had kids that were better than All Might. You know why? Because they was born with a quirk. You know what I'm saying? This nigga wasn't born with a quirk. You dealing with a nigga who had ambition, but he got a quirk that got 5 moves. 5 moves that he needs to master. So you ain't even dealing with somebody who was born with something that he needed to master. So you already got somebody who's better. Technically, in my eyes. In my eyes, you got kids that was born with a quirk. That was something that nigga didn't have. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ain't